What would art be like without emotions? It would be empty.
That was a 100% AI-generated video by a new AI video model called Omnihuman, created by the company that actually owns TikTok, ByteDance. And here's what else it can do.
希望我的小猫永远健康，永远快乐，长命百岁，好不好？
Omnihuman 1, rethinking the scaling up of one-stage conditioned human animation models. Or, as that is a fancy way of saying, you take one image and you take one audio clip and you get a full AI video, as if the person in that picture, not video, was speaking the words said in that audio. This is probably one of the scariest AI video models ever created, because someone could literally take a picture of your face, put it into this AI model, and then get a full video of you saying whatever they want you to say. There are tons of different ways that they've been able to use this, as we just showed you right here with the Albert Einstein model or video. It's just insane. And there's a ton of different ways that this has been used. So for example, these are, TED Talk audios, movie clips, things like that, different pieces of audio taken from just random sources, and what you've gotten from it is a full AI video. So if we open this one up,
you will become. And I know about this because I had the opportunity to stand on top of the Olympic podium and feel the weight of that gold medal around my neck. And I wouldn't have been there had it not been for the...
Anyways, you can look at this, and obviously you can tell right away that something isn't quite right. Now this was what I imagine was from a TED Talk or some other, public speaking event. And they took a picture, this one right here or this one right here, and they were able to generate a full AI video out of it. Let's take a look at this weird-looking broccoli guy and see what he has to say. Spoiler alert, I already know what he has to say.
哦嘿，你们是怎么发现我的？虽然我知道这样说有点不合适，但是为了你们的健康着想，希望你们记得多吃蔬菜。
You're able to take a bit. Oh, that's kind of haunting a little bit. They were able to take one singular picture, one image, and create a full AI video with the actual mouthing of the words in the audio, just using this model. Now, one thing that should be said is that currently they do not offer services or downloads anywhere, and it says please be cautious of fraudulent information. We will provide timely updates on future developments. Once again, this is owned by the company that owns TikTok. It's owned by ByteDance. Now, if there's a chance that this comes into any future types of software, the limitations on this would need to be severe. Otherwise, I mean, you can see the damage that could potentially be done here. But that being said, right now, as they say, they currently do not offer any services or downloads anywhere. Now, I'm not even going to begin to try and explain how this works with the Omni conditions training or the Omnihuman model, but just know from looking at this that they have created a pretty wicked model. That being said, some of these AI videos are just insane. Let's take a look at another one here. So, video of a boy. In fact, this video looks AI generated. Let's take a listen.
Boring is easy. Everybody can be boring, but you're gooder than that. Life is not a game, people. Life isn't a cereal either. Well, it is a cereal. And if life is a game, aren't we on the same team?
And haunting, truly haunting. For all these, they are labeled AI creations by Omnihuman, but even AI videos that are created here. Look at this video.
做人如果没梦想，那跟咸鱼有什么分别啊？
If we were talking a year ago about animators getting their jobs replaced by AI, based upon how the current state of AI video was at the time, well, think about it now. You can have an AI video be created and then have someone record their voice and get the video to actually match up to it. Let's take a look at another one here, going into the half-body cases with hands. So this is a different example where they also provide additional examples showcasing gesture movements. Audio comes from TED Talk, Pexels, etc. So let's take a look at this person here. I actually haven't watched this one. So it's an older woman standing on the beach with a glass of wine. See what she has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a new client of Home Instead and friend and former neighbor of Lori and Paul Hogan, I am so honored to be chosen to offer the invocation this evening.
Haunting, truly haunting. And all of these use the same thing, a single image and an audio clip to generate a full video of someone talking.
Give people something to believe in, and they will move from you and me to us. And
hand gestures built right into the AI video. And it also goes further. They have more portrait cases where they show a section dedicated to just portraits. things that look like they could have been taken on your phone.
Όταν κάποιος είναι ερωτευμένος, μπορούμε να πούμε την έκφραση τον...
Insane. I mean, there's so many things. For most of these ones that were in the singing category, they were all turned to private. I don't know what they're going to be singing here, but if I just, I'm going to be very careful with the audio here. Let me just mute that real quick. She's singing some sort of song. Okay, it's a cover song of some sort, completely AI generated. And compatibility with video driving. Due to Omnihuman's mixed condition training characteristics, it can support not only audio driving, but also video driving to mimic specific video actions. So you can control specific body parts like recent methods. So this is what they mean by that, by body parts. So the real image and audio only. So let's just take a look.
But how do we produce food without destroying nature? How do we deliver to 10 billion people affordable, nutritious, and sustainable food?
So if you didn't catch that there right at the end, it actually showed for a second what everything that was real and everything that was fake was. So in the top left-hand corner, this is the real video. The video that you're seeing here is completely real. In this one, this is the image and audio only. So on the left is real, and on the right, they took one singular image and the audio and created an AI video out of it. In the bottom left, they have
affordable, nutritious, and sustainable food.
So this is, let me just mute it for a second so we don't have to listen to him. So we have the image plus the audio plus the body plus the hand. So that's where you have the image, the audio, body, and hand. So there is where we get to start to see that the AI is pulling his hand gestures in. And then the bottom right is where everything comes together all at the end here, where we have the image, we have the audio, we have the body. Oh, it's no body, just hand. So you can see how iteration to iteration, going from the real clip and being able to make adjustments, specific changes to the way that the video looks based on whether we want to incorporate his body movements, whether we want to incorporate his hand movements. It all comes down to being really customizable. And if somebody was able to take a picture of my face and audio of me talking and then was able to make my hand and my body and my head do whatever it wants, the technology there is really promising, but really scary. And of course, at the bottom here, they have ethics concerns. So this was something I wanted to just make a video on because Omnihuman, rethinking the scaling up of one-stage human condition animation models, is a fancy way of saying, well, we are now making AI video models that are completely customizable and can make anybody say anything that we want based on simply the audio and a clip, and I mean, not even a clip, an image.